get straight into it. Man, I just want to know why do Puff Daddy get a lot of hate from all the hip hop moguls? You have Dr. Dre, you have Jay-Z, you have Jay Prince. Hip hop moguls. Now, to make $1 billion, you have to be smart, right? So, shout out to you, Puffy. But do you hear other hip hop artists, former artists, going after Jay-Z, going after Dr. Dre, going after Jay Prince, or whoever you consider a mogul? Do you hear that? Now, Freddie P came out about 2 weeks ago saying, Diddy, you did me wrong. You did me dirty. You making me chase a cheesecake all over New York. For what? Now, when you look at the other side of it, get your hustle on. By any means. I can see both sides. So you just blow Freddie P off, right? Just hustle harder. Then Mace comes with Oracle 2. And when you listen to the lyrics, man, he was going in. So then you just start, was Puffy standing on people's backs? Then you think about this. The Locks, love the Locks, was going in on Puff Daddy a while, but not getting their masters back. So that is 3 different instances or people, groups, who have said, Puffy, I don't like your business practices, and put it out there in the open for all to see. Alright, but Puff like, man, I got $1 billion. I ain't thinking about you guys. Do your research on Shine. Puff Daddy did him wrong. Coming from a club, Shine fired some shots to defend Diddy. Mind you, during that time he was 21 years old. And Puff Daddy, Diddy, they got the same charge. Had other individuals that was not at the club write statements saying Shine did it. Dirty, man. Dirty. So that just got me to thinking, like, Diddy may do anything to get that money. Which a lot of businesses, they just do that. They step on people's back. Is it fair? No? Can you get away with it? Why not? Somebody gotta do it. But I want you to listen to Gene Deal about that Shine situation.
The incident that happened with Shine and Puffy. Was you working for Puffy at that time when that incident happened? The shooting?
Yeah.
So what exactly happened with the incident, my man?
Well, we had the day off. Puff and Jennifer Lopez was in the Hamptons. And they were supposed to be taking some kind of, I think, a Mediterranean tour. They had rented a boat, and they was going on a tour. Puff gave us the day off. I was happy because Friday, Saturday, Sundays are my days. So, Wolf is at a party, I think it's the show, they call it the show. Puff come all the way from the Hamptons. And anybody know if you in the Hamptons, that's anywhere from an hour, 45 minutes, it could be a 2-hour drive on that type of day for traffic. Easy. So Wolf told me that he's telling Puff, yo, to stay there. Man, stay in the Hamptons, you with your girl, man. Y'all finna go on a trip. Puff just had to come. So they get down there. So I'm getting a phone call talking about, yo, Gene, Puff is coming back from the Hamptons. Blase, this is like that, man. All that shit went to voicemail. So I'm listening to my messages and shit like that, and they telling me that I gotta come back to work, but he's coming in from them. Man, I ain't even picked that shit up. You understand? So, from my understanding, is that everybody goes there. Wolf, couple other security personnel. Puff shows up with Jennifer. Then Shine come in. They beefing with some dudes who had a certain part of the bar. So when Puff comes, he takes over the bar and put bottles, lines it up with bottles as he doing, showing. So the dude came over to Puff and said, nigga, we got money, and threw the money in Puff's face. And that's when the shit broke out.
Crazy, man. But if I'm not mistaken, just out of curiosity, Shine and Puffy had the same charges though, right? So how did Puffy get off and Shine ended up doing all that time? Because that never made sense to me, man, how Shine ended up doing all that time, but everyone else ended up getting off. Never made sense, man.
Well, all three of them had the same charges. Wolf, Shine, and Puff. And Shine may notice, they came to Shine and they asked Shine for 20 racks because they had somebody that was going to make sure all of them got off, because they was not going to agree to none of those charges. And they were on the jury stand. They was on the jury. Shine may not admit to it, but he knows that to be true. This came from Wolf. So now, the reason they got off was people was coming to Bad Boy Security, Paul and other people, and said that they were there. So they were giving them the DA's and the lawyer's card and tell them to go make a statement. And some of those people who were making statements, they was making statements against Shine. Yo, bro, listen to me. Y'all hearing it from me, but Shine said it himself in his interview. You supposed to be my brother, and you got people testifying against me? Those people were testifying, they were brought to Puff first, saying that what they saw against Shine and what they saw Shine do. The DA didn't even know those people existed. You understand what I'm saying? Shine said it himself, y'all.